Hey everyone, so who amongst us has not had trouble replacing an old cleat on our cycling shoes, either trying to eyeball it, using Sharpie or washable marker, and then trying to get the angle and the position just right? It's difficult. Today I've got the best method for getting your cleats back into the same spot. I'm Dr. Ritza. I am a cycling doc, a chiropractor and bike fitter in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And when I am replacing my old cleats or that of a patient doing a bike fit, I always use the same method. And what it requires is you embrace your childhood and you are going to get yourself a little can of Play-Doh. You could also use wall tack or something sticky. But what we're going to do, we're going to use our Play-Doh and we're going to form a perfect outline of our cleat. And all you need to do is make a little worm. You're gonna make that little worm, you're gonna put it around the cleat. You're gonna basically form a key into a keyhole scenario, or say a protein into a lock and key mechanism if we wanna get really biological here. And this is going to hold the position of the cleat, sticking to the spot. And all you need to do is loosen that cleat, slide the new one in, lock it down, remove your Play-Doh, and you will be good to go. This is going to get it within a millimeter of the previous position as long as you form a nice tight seal against that initial cleat, and it's going to get it within a degree of the previous position. I all but guarantee it, it is the best method. You can try using the Sharpie, but it's very difficult to not get a little bit of overlap with the cleat because of course the cleat can overlap the Sharpie where it's not going to overlap or push that Play-Doh away unless you use significant force. And then of course bike fit, or you can get knockoff versions of Alibaba of a bike fitting system to replace the cleat. You can also use that grid system, but this is faster, this is easier, and frankly it's cheaper. A couple bucks off Amazon or your local kids store. Now invariably somebody is going to ask me, what happens if you need to replace your cleats but onto a new pair of shoe? This method will not work, of course. This is where you're going to have to eyeball it or use that grid system with the bike fit tool. But anytime new cleats go on to a new shoe, or old cleats for that matter, it requires a refit. So when I have a patient slash client that I'm working with, we've done a fit, they get a new pair of shoes, they often, if they try it themselves to get that cleat onto the ball of foot near the epicenter of toe 1 and 2, if they can't get it there themselves, they come back for a refit and we do it together. Because when you have a new pair of shoes, those shoes often will have a different shape, they will have a different size, so it's difficult to get it back into the right spot. And the angle of the shoe, like say this Giro, if you buy a new Bont shoe, those Bont shoes, you can see they are a much straighter sole. So that's going to totally change the feeling of where that cleat should go, and it's going to require a refit, or you can do it yourself. But eyeballing it is going to be the best start, and then aim for the ball of the foot near the epicenter of toe 1 and 2. I hope that was helpful. Next time you replace your cleats, get yourself some Play-Doh. Simple method, works every time. Any questions about fitting, shoes, orthotics, feet, cleats, chiropractic stuff, leave it in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon.